Bernard Charles Ecclestone, known worldwide as Bernie Ecclestone, is the man responsible for transforming Formula One from a niche European motorsport into a multi-billion-dollar global phenomenon. Born on October 28, 1930, in the small village of St. Peter, Suffolk, England, Bernie's journey to the top of the motorsport world is nothing short of remarkable. His story, from his humble beginnings in rural England to becoming the chief architect of Formula One's immense commercial success, is a testament to vision, innovation, and unyielding ambition. Ecclestone's name is synonymous with F1, but his life story is one of both triumph and controversy. Over the years, he revolutionized how F1 races were organized, broadcast, and consumed by audiences, forever changing the sport and business of motorsport. Bernie Ecclestone's roots were firmly planted in modest soil. His father, Sidney, was a fisherman, and his mother, a homemaker, raised Bernie in a working-class environment. The family moved to Bexley Heath in southeast London when Bernie was 8 years old, and it was here that his early life took shape. Bernie did not come from a family of motorsport enthusiasts, but from an early age, he exhibited a fascination with machines, speed, and business. Ecclestone left school at 16, as his family could not afford to support his education further. He started working as an assistant in a chemical laboratory, but this career path never truly captured his imagination. What fired up Bernie's passion was motorcycling. He began fixing and trading motorcycles, showing his flair for business and mechanics. His mechanical skill was honed during this period, and soon, he was managing and even racing in motorcycle events. In 1949, Ecclestone entered the world of auto racing, starting with Formula 3. However, his driving career was short-lived, as he quickly realized his true talent lay not behind the wheel, but in managing talent and making the right business moves. Despite his personal racing ambitions fading, Bernie's interest in the sport only deepened. Ecclestone turned to managing drivers, an arena where his business acumen began to shine. He first represented Stuart Lewis Evans, a promising young driver. However, it was his relationship with the Austrian driver Jochen Rindt that truly put him on the map. Rindt would go on to win the World Drivers' Championship posthumously in 1970, cementing Ecclestone's reputation as a shrewd operator capable of recognizing talent and potential. In 1971, Bernie Ecclestone made a bold move. He purchased the Brabham F1 team. This was a pivotal moment in both his career and the future of Formula One. At the time, the sport was far from the polished, televised spectacle we know today. Teams like Brabham, while competitive, operated under relatively modest conditions, and the sport itself was seen as a niche pursuit for wealthy enthusiasts and drivers. Under Ecclestone's leadership, Brabham experienced significant success. He was not just a team owner. He was a hands-on leader who pushed the boundaries of innovation in car design and strategy. The team won 2 World Drivers' Championships with Nelson Piquet in 1981 and 1983, marking Ecclestone as a team owner who understood the inner workings of Formula One. His passion for the sport was clear, and his willingness to invest in Brabham's success made him a force to be reckoned with. What truly set Ecclestone apart was his vision for Formula One as a business. In the early 1970s, the sport was governed by the Fédération Internationale du Sport Automobile, FISA, which was concerned primarily with the technical aspects of racing. However, Ecclestone saw something others missed: the potential for Formula One to become a global business. This idea would change the sport forever. Ecclestone understood that television could play a crucial role in elevating Formula One. In 1971, he founded the Formula One Constructors Association, FOCA, an organization designed to represent the interests of the teams and their commercial rights. This was the beginning of the commercialization of Formula One, and it marked the start of Ecclestone's campaign to take control of the sport's broadcasting rights. In the 1980s, Ecclestone began negotiating exclusive broadcasting deals, and his biggest coup came when he centralized the sale of television rights. By consolidating all broadcasting rights under one umbrella, Ecclestone ensured that F1 could be aired in multiple countries, increasing its global reach. As television broadcasts of Formula One grew, so did the sport's fan base, which translated into lucrative sponsorship deals, merchandise sales, and race ticket revenue. The 1980s saw Formula One go through significant growing pains, and this was embodied in the FISA-FOCA wars, a bitter conflict between the governing body, FISA, and the Constructors Association, FOCA. Ecclestone played a pivotal role in these negotiations, positioning himself as a mediator who understood both the commercial and sporting sides of Formula One. His strategic thinking culminated in the creation of the Concorde Agreement, a legally binding document that outlined the distribution of commercial rights and revenues in F1. This agreement fundamentally changed the financial structure of Formula One, ensuring that team owners, race organizers, and other stakeholders would have a clear understanding of their shares of the sport's massive revenue pool. Under Ecclestone's leadership, Formula One became a spectacle broadcast in hundreds of countries, with corporate sponsorships flooding into the sport. He knew how to attract lucrative sponsors like Marlboro, and he turned F1 into an international brand. By the late 1980s and early 1990s, Formula One was a multi-billion-dollar business, and Ecclestone was at the helm. By the 1990s, Ecclestone's work had transformed Formula One into the biggest motorsport in the world. He introduced races in new territories like Bahrain, Singapore, and Abu Dhabi, making Formula One a truly global sport. Races were no longer just in Europe, and F1 now captivated audiences across continents. Ecclestone was relentless in his pursuit of expansion, and his ability to negotiate new Grand Prix events in diverse locations helped build Formula One into the cultural juggernaut we know today. His reign saw the introduction of iconic venues like the Monaco Grand Prix, which became one of the most glamorous and high-profile events on the calendar. The rise of television networks in countries like the United States and China also bolstered the global visibility of the sport. In 2017, after decades of domination, Bernie Ecclestone's time at the helm of Formula One came to an end when he sold the Formula One group to Liberty Media. The sale marked a new chapter in F1's history, and while Ecclestone stepped down, his legacy remains inextricably linked to the sport's success. Under Liberty Media's ownership, Formula One has embraced digital technology, focused on growing its fan base in the United States, and aimed to expand its appeal through social media and streaming platforms. While this represents a new direction for the sport, many agree that Ecclestone's work in building the commercial foundation of F1 paved the way for this modern era. Ecclestone's later years have not been without controversy. In 2023, he faced legal challenges after pleading guilty to tax fraud. He admitted to failing to declare over £400 million in overseas assets, resulting in a suspended prison sentence and a significant financial settlement with the UK's tax authorities. This legal issue has overshadowed some aspects of his legacy, but it does little to diminish his transformative role in motorsport. Ecclestone's personal life has also been the subject of public interest. He has been married 3 times and has 3 daughters. His personal wealth, amassed from his time in motorsport, has made him one of the richest figures in sport, with a net worth in the billions. Bernie Ecclestone's life and career are a testament to the power of vision, ambition, and resilience. He took a sport that was once confined to a niche audience and turned it into a global business empire. Through his commercial genius, strategic foresight, and a relentless drive to succeed, Ecclestone transformed Formula One into the world's premier motorsport. His legacy is not just about the billions he generated for F1, but also about the way he fundamentally changed how we view sports and entertainment. Formula One, in its current form, owes much of its success to Ecclestone's innovations and business decisions. Though the sport has evolved, and new leadership has taken the reins, Bernie Ecclestone's influence on Formula One is undeniable. The sport's global reach, its financial power, and its status as a premier international sporting event can all be traced back to the vision and determination of one man, Bernie Ecclestone. Hello McLaren faithfuls. Stand a chance of winning $1,000 by hitting that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe so you never miss any McLaren and F1 updates with relaxing ASMR elements. Your support is what keeps this incredible community growing stronger every day. It costs you nothing to like and subscribe, but it helps the channel tremendously. Let's continue the conversation and share our passion for McLaren and F1 together. As a YouTube member, you can also discover my journey as a passionate creator navigating life with challenging disabilities. Despite the obstacles, I'm determined to follow my dreams and share my love for McLaren and F1 with the world. By becoming a YouTube member, you'll not only be supporting my dream, but you'll also gain access to exclusive content, including untold stories of legendary F1 drivers and much more. Your support can truly make a difference in my life, helping me continue to do what I love. Join McLaren Faithful's membership below and enjoy.